Hey guys, Zach here with Mountain Dog, and we are with one of our F1 mini Bernedoodle litters, guys. And yeah, we just wanted to do a little update of these puppies. They're kind of out playing around. We have bows on the females, which there is 3, and we have one boy here. He's kind of here in front of me. So we'll kind of go through their names, and so you guys can follow along. But we're going to kind of talk about like what an F1 mini Bernedoodle is, kind of what you're going to get with this type of breed. And yeah, we'll kind of get started to go through each one here. So we got the boy. Yep, 2 of our males found a home. So we got Buddy here playing with his sister. Come, buddy. Come, buddy. So kind of hold him up here so you guys can see him. He's got a nice kind of fluffy coat here, and I always like to point out he's got like a little tan patch right there on his muzzle there. So I think that's super unique.
Oh yeah.
See that?
A little dot. Huh?
Yep, little dot. And that will kind of fill out too, guys. This is kind of what we call a slow furnisher. So his furnishings are going to come out, just take a little bit longer compared to some other puppies. But all of our pups would be furnished. We have Blue, which is Phoebe, guys, our female. And she is the biggest girl. Here comes her sister. Got a nice white collar coming around the back.
Oops.
We have Pink, which is Piper. No, Poppy. Sorry, that's Poppy. She's got beautiful markings, guys. Nice tan marks, kind of the proportionate socks there in the front. Come girl. Come girl. And then we got Purple, guys. This is Piper here. Hi. Yes, hi. So very, very lovely puppies, guys. They're doing absolutely awesome. This is Jelly and Firestones litter. So Angie's going to help us out a little bit, kind of talking about what an F1 mini Bernedoodle is. And we'll kind of talk about kind of the breed and what to expect, I guess, with a Bernedoodle. So, Angie, what are the parents like, breed-wise and size? And,
F1s are, the F stands for like the generation. And so an F1 is a purebred to a purebred. So we have purebred Bernese, who is Jelly, purebred Poodle, who is Firestone. When those 2 come together, we get an F1. That means they're 50% Poodle, 50% Bernese. Yep. The beauty of an F1 Bernedoodle is that they will be smaller than a Bernese. So not going to be the 90 to 120 pound range, more in the 30 to 45 pound range.
Yep.
We also get one of the hair coat genes from the poodle, so we get less shedding to minimal shedding depending on the hair coat. So that's nice because a Bernese sheds.
That's right. Yep.
A purebred Bernese sheds a lot.
Yep. So a lot of people, guys, just a note, is, love the Bernese look, the tricolored look, but might not necessarily want 100, like Angie said, 100 to 120 pound dog that sheds. So this is kind of a great option to kind of get the Bernese look, but have some, I guess, benefits of the poodle.
Downsizing a little bit,
Yeah, downsizing and also, the less shedding.
On top of that, the lifespan of a Bernese is really 7 to 9 years.
Yeah,
so
it's a bigger
when
breed,
we partner our Bernese with poodles, we get a longer lifespan there. So generally closer to 11 to 13, 14 years with a Bernedoodle. So one thing that's kind of interesting is that a Bernese has a tight muzzle, right? So they carry no copies of furnishings. Yep. And our poodle, Mr. Firestone, is a double furnish, so he carries 2 copies of the furnishing genes. So that means that every puppy gets 1 copy of furnishings. That means that, as Zach explained, little buddy out here. Yep. So occasionally you get what we call a slower furnisher, just like you said. Generally 6 to 7 months that muzzle will come in.
Right.
And so beautiful hair coat as well on him. I love his little dot, like you mentioned, on his face.
His dot's
once
awesome.
that muzzle comes in, he's going to have that really neat little spot over there on the side. It should be very striking.
Yeah, he will.
And then the combination of the 2 parents, because of Firestone's genetics, we get the strong copper points because he's a 10 out of 10. He's very rare, actually, in that color genetic. It's very uncommon. So that partnering with our Bernese gives us these deep rust points that are really strong from birth. I always say puppies from him that are wet, freshly born, are still very vibrant, which is really neat. That's really neat.
Yep,
and then you get the
absolutely.
poodle intelligence combined with your Bernese goofiness. And it's a really, really nice combination. So
Yep.
these guys are 8.5 weeks old. Energy level is good and strong. That's what we want at this point. Sometimes it looks a little uncontrolled, and that's okay because puppies are expressing themselves at this point. The next stages, once they land at home, would be starting some boundary training and a little bit of a structure in that environment. But when they're out free playing like this, we want activity. We want movement.
Exactly.
We want engaging. We want sniffing. We want playing with cords,
jumping.
with things that they shouldn't be playing with in this environment, because that shows that they're confident.
So yeah, kind of like Angie was saying, guys, great puppies. They're kind of at a stage where their energy levels are great. They're getting into things essentially, which is all part of having a puppy. But kind of wanted to highlight, guys, with what Angie said on the parents and the poodle side. So Bernese and poodles are very smart. So training tends to go very well with a Bernedoodle. So they're obviously going to play. They're obviously going to have fun, as you can see. This is very typical in this age of a puppy. But if you bring the puppy home and are consistent, have them on a consistent schedule, like they catch on really quickly. We hear within a week or two, if you're very consistent, like they'll really start to catch on to like going outside. And the first couple days might be a little bit shaky in the crate, but they'll catch on after 2 or 3 days if you're getting them in there consistently, even throughout the day. So just overall, it's a phenomenal litter. They fit really well with families, retirees. You can travel with them because they are smaller than like a Bernese. So yeah, this is Jelly's litter, guys. We just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about what an F1 is. Show the puppies here. They're doing awesome. Again, it's Jelly and Firestones litter. And we hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you next time.